Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I'm convinced the Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos is leaving her family behind for Chock Chapple. He could be isolating her. The Golden Bachelorette star Joan Vassos went on the show hoping to find the second love of her life, and while Chock Chapple may fit the bill, I'm convinced Joan's so swept up in her emotions that she's leaving her family behind. Throughout the Golden Bachelorette Season 1, Joan's connections with most of the guys in her cast were interesting to watch. As the season progressed, it became clear that she had a few front-runners, including Chock. Despite knowing Chock was sometimes difficult to deal with, Joan felt sparks with the Kansas-based business owner and chose to be with him. After accepting Chock's proposal and appearing on the live The Golden Bachelorette, after the final Rose special, Joan was shown feeling happier than ever. Despite some pre-season quotes she'd given, Joan made it evident that she was open to some more attention from Bachelor Nation, sharing that, though she'd said she wouldn't want it, she'd be open to a live TV wedding because of Chock's desires. Joan quickly proved that she was compromising for the betterment of her relationship. Bending to Chock's will in many ways, Bachelor Nation has struggled to see Joan losing herself in her fresh new relationship. Although Joan knew that she was going to be meeting guys from all over the country as the Golden Bachelorette, she was adamant early on that she wouldn't be leaving her home state of Maryland after the show. After leaving the Golden Bachelor to tend to her family, Joan's made it clear she's close with her children. Sharing 4 children with her late husband John Vassos, Joan's got kids and grandkids to consider in her plans, and she said in the past that she doesn't want to miss them growing up. Joan shared her match would have to compromise pre-show. Joan shared more than just stipulations about moving away from Maryland in the press tour leading up to her time as the Golden Bachelorette. Opening up about other things she wouldn't want, Joan explained that she wasn't interested in the spectacle of a live TV wedding like Golden Bachelor couple Jerry Turner and Theresa Nist had after their season final. While she enjoyed the wedding, Joan wanted something more intimate for her and her eventual pick if they got married at all. She wasn't sure that an engagement was in the cards for her, but she was open to anything. After the Golden Bachelorette season finale, Joan and Chock sat down with Bachelor Nation host Jess Palmer to explain how things have been going since they left the show. While the couple was happy and excited to share more about their lives together, Bachelor Nation made it clear that they were concerned about the way Joan appeared to be changing her mind about everything that seemed important to her before the season. When the couple announced their plans to move to New York City after the holiday season, it was clear Joan shifted her perspective about staying close to home. After seeing Joan and Chock together outside of the scope of the show, it's clear that spending time with Chock has changed her perspective. While the couple has been influencing each other in all kinds of ways, seeing Joan let go of the firmly held beliefs she had in the past has been disheartening for Bachelor Nation to see. With Chock influencing the way Joan's next year is going to shake out, it's been strange to see such a strong woman bending to her fiancé's wishes when she was clear about what she wanted before meeting him on the Golden Bachelorette. Although I'm sure that Joan and Chock have been open about what they want in terms of the future, it's clear that Joan is feeling swept up in the emotions of having met someone she loves and cares for. Despite the fact that the couple have been seemingly accommodating each other from the beginning of their relationship, Joan appearing to bend to Chock's will when it comes to something as big as their place of residence is tough. Joan shared early on that she wouldn't want to be far from her kids, but moving to New York City is far. If Joan feels comfortable being several hours away from her kids and grandkids, she should do what she pleases. But it's felt clear from the way she's been posting online that she wants to be around family, sharing a lot of content with her family through the holiday season. Joan's been clear that she has a close relationship with them and wants to be around them as much as possible. I'm worried that Joan is putting her relationship with Chock ahead of her relationship with her kids and grandkids, which could hurt the Golden Bachelorette in the long run. Joan Vassos, the trailblazing Golden Bachelorette, has captivated audiences week after week with her charm, resilience, and unrelenting pursuit of love. Yet, in a surprising turn of events, whispers of controversy have begun to ripple through Bachelor Nation, specifically concerning her blossoming relationship with Chock Chapple. While the chemistry between Joan and Chock has been undeniable, some fans are beginning to wonder if their intense connection is overshadowing everything else in Joan's life, including her family. Could Chock's influence be pulling Joan away from her loved ones? And more alarmingly, could he be isolating her for his own purposes? From the start, Chock's magnetic personality made him a standout among the Golden Bachelorette's lineup of suitors. A retired architect with a penchant for poetry and a disarming smile, he seemed to possess the perfect blend of charisma and depth. Joan, still reeling from her husband's passing years earlier, found solace in Chock's comforting presence. He spoke to her heart in ways no one else had, and their dates quickly became the highlight of the season. However, as their relationship intensified, red flags began to emerge, subtle, but unmistakable to those who paid close attention. The first sign came during a heart-to-heart conversation Joan had with host Jess Palmer. When asked about her family's reaction to her journey on the show, Joan hesitated before responding. "My kids have always been supportive," she said with a forced smile. "But they're concerned. They think I'm moving too fast." This revelation struck a chord with viewers who had seen Joan's close-knit relationship with her children highlighted earlier in the season. Could it be that her newfound romance with Chock was creating a rift? Things took a darker turn during the infamous hometown visits. Joan's family, known for their candidness and protective nature, appeared visibly uneasy around Chock. Her eldest daughter, Sophia, confronted him directly, asking, "What are your intentions with my mom? Are you prepared to embrace her entire family?" Chock's response was polite but evasive. "Joan and I share something special," he said. "That's all that matters right now." His reluctance to address the family dynamic left viewers questioning whether he truly understood the importance of Joan's familial bonds. But perhaps the most concerning moment came during the most recent episode. During a one-on-one date with Joan, Chock casually mentioned his philosophy on relationships. "When two people are meant to be together," he said, "they don't need anyone else. It's about us against the world." While the sentiment might seem romantic on the surface, many fans interpreted it as a potential warning sign of isolationist tendencies. Social media exploded with theories. "Joan needs to run," one fan tweeted. "Chock's giving major control vibes." Another wrote, "She's so smitten, she's not seeing the bigger picture. This could be dangerous." On Reddit, Bachelor Nation sleuths dissected every interaction between Joan and Chock, pointing out moments where he subtly dismissed her family's concerns or redirected conversations to focus solely on their relationship. To be fair, it's not uncommon for new relationships to experience tension when integrating into established family dynamics. Joan herself has admitted that she struggles with balancing her roles as a mother and a woman seeking love again. However, the pattern of behavior emerging from Chock's interactions suggests something deeper, perhaps even manipulative. A closer look at Chock's backstory raises additional questions. While his career as an architect and his artistic pursuits paint a picture of a well-rounded individual, little is known about his previous relationships. During an early episode, he mentioned a tumultuous divorce but provided few details. Could his past experiences be influencing the way he approaches his relationship with Joan? Some fans have speculated that his philosophy of us against the world might stem from unresolved issues or a desire to control his environment. Meanwhile, Joan's family appears to be growing increasingly concerned. In confessional, her youngest son, Alex, expressed his fears. "My mom deserves happiness," he said, "but I worry that she's losing sight of what's important. Family has always been her anchor, and now it feels like she's drifting away." His words echoed the sentiments of many viewers who have watched Joan's journey with admiration, but are now questioning whether she's being led astray.